There was a question of the robbery story of the lady thinking that you were going to rob and call the laws. A lot of people questioned, the reason for the arrest, and they also questioned how many different times you went. They're thinking each time was the same. There was the same offense each time. Can you address that if you don't mind?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. For us to unlawfully carrying a weapon, that's how I end up in the feds the first time because, yes, I'm no good at toting guns. Because every time I tote one, I'm gonna either do something dumb and get caught with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing away. I'm gonna pop your ass and shit and go about my business. I'll get pulled over and it's just on me. You know what I'm saying? But far as all my other charges, all my aggravated and all this other type of shit, and the M1 that got tossed out and all that, no, nigga, it ain't the same every time. You don't know me. You don't know what I had to do to survive these streets and shit. Now, you know, I got my book out, Cut Boy, The Streets Made Me and shit. If a person read that book, that'll give you a lot of info on me. Before it's all my charges and shit, I don't understand what the question is because it's public information. Ain't none of my shit locked. There's not a lock on a thing I did. So if you want to clarify or you want some me, did he really do this? Did he really get locked up for this? Look it up.
Man, we back with another episode of Prison Stories 101. Once again, welcome Ice Gizzle. If you don't mind, let them know who you are and let them know some of the units you served on, some of the, and how much time you did at each unit, so therefore they could know.
Basically, I did a lot of time in Pollock, which is considered Pollock, bloody Pollock in Louisiana. I did a little time, I did like 96 months over there. Then I went to, I got shipped after putting in some work. So I ended up down there in Florida on Coleman 2. I did about a deuce over there. State-wise, I done been on Gurney unit. I done been on, East Ham. I done been on, I done been in a lot of spots, man. A lot of spots, man.
Definitely. Now, first and foremost, I gotta thank you for, of course, coming and telling the original story as far as just blessing the platform. This is something new that we're doing, and definitely wanted to appreciate. But of course, whenever, of course, you put yourself out there to tell your story, you always have those critics and those comments.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And before we even get started, as far as getting, again, there's always more stories to tell. Give me a take on as far as the reception of your first sit down with Prison Stories.
Oh, wow. Man, I love my trolls. You heard me? I love my trolls. Man, I went to read some of them segments and stuff, them comments and stuff, and was laughing my ass off. But since you said that, let me address a few things.
If you don't.
Now, first of all, for those who say, oh, I grew up with that brother, he ain't from New Orleans and this, that, and the third, you don't know me, apparently. You can't know me. Number two, let's get to this jury thing. Now I'm gonna realize, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm right, some of my jury is fake. And I rock the out of it. You know why? Because I'll be a fool and to spend $100,000 on a chain instead of putting it into a business. Straight up. Is my teeth real? You right, bring your diamond testers on when you see me. But I'll let you know what ain't real and what ain't. It is what it is. When you know better, you do better. But until then, I'm a rock it as I please. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put me on the Temu list. I done been there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a couple of pieces off of there. But so what? Some of y'all favorite rappers running around here with 30 iced out chains, blinging like a and they icing up, they Monster just like me. Just like me. So at the end of the day, who you mad at? Because I'm going to shine whether I got on fake or real. But I'm going to walk in my truth, you dig? Straight up. Straight
I
up.
appreciate for referencing that. Now let's touch on a couple of things. The latex. A lot of people, they see the title and then of course they hear the name latex. Can you?
So let me explain that. Latex is basically Louisiana-based and that loves some Texas. You know what I'm saying? We bounce back and forth all our life. Some of us was born here but taken away at an early age and raised down there. And then some of them was born out here but raised out there. You know what I'm saying? It's the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So we call ourselves latex niggas. It's nothing freaky, no ditty, you know what I'm saying, about that. You know what I'm saying? So to see the comments with them saying all this here and this 20, I had to be in on the 20 and look, man, look, I'm too good at jacking my dick, you heard me, to go ahead and spill in another. You know what I'm saying? I got the gift of gab and if I want to and I could pull up on a CEO and who got a whole twat and titties and make this do my bit. And it might take a little while and for us to get that dance in and but I've done it, you heard me? Gun a down, did all that. But I ain't can't no ever come on your show or no other platform and tell you that Gizzle got his sucked by another. That Gizzle participated in dumping in another man. I ain't rocking like that.